I'm just about to start my workout for today. This is day 20 of my slap challenge. We are doing at least 40 squats, at least 40 lunges, at least 40 reps of an ab exercise, and at least 40 push-ups a day, every single day except Sundays, for 40 days. And this is day 20, so at the end of this workout, we will have completed half of the challenge. We're almost halfway there, which is just amazing. So obviously I'm not at home today. I am in a hotel room in Rancho Mirage. So I'm going to go ahead and just get these reps done real quickly right here in my room. So I didn't pack any exercise equipment. This is going to be a body weight workout just for very simple exercises. So let me show you what we are doing very quickly before we start so that you can do the workout right along with me. I'm going right in order: squats, lunges, abs, and push-ups. So starting with my squat component, I'm doing mini squat pulses with a jump up. So it's gonna be 3 pulses and 1 jump, and that counts as 1 rep. So we're gonna be doing a lot of little mini squats. Just remember with your squats that you want your shoulders back and down, keep your chest lifted high, keep that core engaged. So tighten up those abs. Push your booty back. Imagine you're trying to touch the wall behind you with your booty, so really stick it back. That's gonna help keep your back flat, and it's gonna help keep the weight in your heels, which is what we want. And then from this position, you'll sink down into your squat, okay? From here, we're gonna pulse. So I'm gonna pulse 1, 2, 3, and then after the 3rd pulse, I'm gonna jump up. So pressing those heels into the ground and jumping up as high as you can. I can't jump very high, but jump as high as you can. Try to make sure there's power behind that jump. That's 1 rep, and we're gonna be doing sets of 20. So it's quite taxing. It's kind of a burnout for your quads, so just do your best. But that is my squat component today. Next, I'm going to be doing lunges. I initially wanted to combine a reverse lunge and a forward lunge, but the space is not really conducive to doing that. So I'm actually going to be doing 2 different types of lunges today. Of course, as soon as I have time to shoot this thing, there's the gardening is happening like right outside my window. So anyway, lunges. So I was going to do, this is what I initially was going to do. So you can do this if you want. I initially was going to combine a reverse lunge with a leg lift into a forward lunge. So let me just take a few steps back, pretend I'm not doing this. So a reverse lunge and a leg lift. And then I was going to go right into a forward lunge with a leg lift. But like I said, this space isn't really conducive to that. So the first time through the circuit, I'm going to be doing reverse lunges. And then the second time through the circuit, I'm going to do those forward lunges. So we're doing 2 rounds, 20 reps of everything in 2 rounds. That's the format. So for the reverse lunges, they're gonna look like this. I'm just gonna start standing in a neutral position. I'm going to step 1 foot back and then bend both knees, sink down into my lunge. And then from here, I'm going to shift my weight forward into this front foot and lift that back leg. Really feel it in the glutes, okay? Lift that leg up as high as you can. Then return to your lunge position and step that foot back forward. That's 1 rep. I'll be staying on the same leg for all 20 reps. Just remember that when you are done in your lunge position, whether you're doing a reverse lunge or a forward lunge, that ideally you would like to have a 90-degree angle in this front leg. So do your best to make sure that the knee of this front leg is over the heel of your foot as opposed to being out over the toes of that foot, okay? So 90-degree angle in the front knee if you can. In the back knee, if you are able to lunge all the way down and tap that knee into the ground, great. Do that if you can. Just make sure you're controlling your movement so you don't bang your knee into the ground or the floor, please. If you can't sink that low into the lunge, it's fine. Just work to your own level. Sink as deep into your squats and your lunges as you can without sacrificing your form and without pushing your body into doing something you're not ready to do, okay? Work to your own level. I'll go ahead and show you the forward lunges now as well, but we're not doing those until the 2nd time through the circuit. So for my forward lunge, I'm going to step forward into the lunge. So again, I'm starting in a neutral position, but now instead of stepping back, I'm gonna take 1 foot and step it forward. Then with control, so I'm going to lift this front foot, staying on the toes of this back foot. So as I lift my front foot, I don't want to shift my weight back so that my heel is touching the ground. I want to keep that heel off the ground the whole time. I'm going to have my hands overhead, and as I lift this front leg, I'm going to bring my hands down and clap them together under the knee in a controlled movement. Okay, so lifting that front leg with control, clapping the hands under the knee, and then putting it back down, return to your lunge position, and then step back and return to your starting position. So that's 1 rep. Again, I'll do 20 reps on one leg, and then switch and do 20 reps on the other leg. So that means I'm doubling my lunges. The only requirement for the challenge is that you're doing a total of 40 lunges all day. I will end up doing a total of 40 lunges on each leg. So if that's too many reps for you, or it's going to take too long, then instead of doing sets of 20, you can do sets of 10 with your lunges, okay? So round 1, you can do 10 on the right leg, 10 on the left leg. Same thing in round 2, and then by the end of the workout, you will have completed a total of 20 reps on each leg for a total of 40 all day. That's your choice. I will be doubling that, so by the end of the workout, I will have completed a total of 40 lunges on each leg, so it's going to be 80 all day, okay? So I am doubling my lunges. Next is abs. I'm basically doing bicycles. I think we all know how to do bicycles. So I'm going to start lying down on my back, and I'm going to clasp my hands together behind my head. What's this thing called? My noggin, my noodle. What do you call it? Anyway, oh my God, stop being silly. Okay, and then I'm gonna crunch one knee in. I'm gonna lift my shoulder blades off the ground, and my legs are also going to be lifted slightly off the ground. I'm gonna crunch one knee in, and as I crunch that knee in, I'm going to twist my body and meet that knee with the opposite elbow. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So now the leg that's bent is going to straighten, and the leg that's straight is going to bend. And as I crunch the knee in, I'm gonna twist the other way and meet the knee with the opposite elbow, okay? We're gonna do 3 of those. And then on the third one, this leg that's straight, extended, is going to come up. I'm gonna lift that leg, and at the same time, I'm going to lift the opposite hand and touch the toes of that foot with the opposite hand, or really, I guess I'm kind of touching my ankle. And then lower the leg and return to this position. And that's 1 rep. I'm counting 3 bicycles plus a toe touch as 1 rep. So it's gonna be a lot of ab work today, because I'm also incorporating an ab component into my push-ups. You'll see. So your abs are gonna just love this one. So it's gonna look like this, I'll put together. So bicycle, 1, 2, 3, and now lift the leg and touch the toes. And now other side. So crunch, 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 lift the leg and touch the toes. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. Bicycles, 1, 2, 3, and now lift the leg and touch the toes. That's 4. Okay, so that is my ab exercise. So with each rep of that exercise, I'm actually doing 3 bicycles plus a single leg toe touch. So it's kind of like 4 ab exercises in one. So I'm kind of like quadrupling my reps of abs today. Plus, as I mentioned, there's also an ab component to the push-ups. So it's a lot. If that's too many reps for you, remember that the great thing about this challenge is that as long as you're doing 40 reps of an ab exercise, it can be any ab exercise you want. So if ever what I'm doing doesn't work for you, you can just substitute with a different ab exercise. So if you want, you can just do bicycles, and you can count each crunch as 1 rep, or you can count each 2 crunches as 1 rep. Do what works for you, okay? So you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, and just do 20 of those per round, or you can double count them so that 1 crunch on each side is 1 rep. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You can just do single leg toe touches, okay? So you can just count that as 1 rep, 2, or you can count 1 on each side as 1 rep. You can count like this, 1, 2. Okay, so just remember to do what works for you. Make whatever changes and modifications you need to make. If ever any of these variations I'm doing doesn't work for you, you can just substitute with any variation as long as you're doing a minimum of 40 squats, 40 lunges, 40 reps of an ab exercise, and 40 push-ups a day. You have met your requirements to complete the challenge. So any variation of those exercises that you want to do and that works for you is fine. Okay, push-ups. I'm going to be doing burpees. You don't have to do burpees. Any push-up variation you want to do is fine, but let me show you what I'm doing. I will be doing, what am I going to call these? Hip dip burpees with an oblique knee crunch. So I'm going to start, again, standing in a neutral position. I'm going to come down and put my hands on the floor. I'm going to jump my feet back so that I'm in a plank position. You can step your feet back if you need to. And then I'm going to do my push-up. You can do the push-up from your knees if you need to. Just remember that your body needs to be in one straight line, whether you're doing it from your knees or your toes. So do not allow your hips to drop down like this at any point, and do not dip your head down to the floor like this. You're bending your arms and lowering your chest to the ground as low as you can. If you can get your chest all the way down to the floor or the ground, great. If you can't, then just go as low as you can, but don't break that line. So if you can only lower yourself halfway down, that's fine. This is your push-up. Stop here, press those palms into the floor or the ground, and push yourself back up. But don't break that line. Keep your body in one straight line, either from your heels to your shoulders, or if you're doing knee push-ups, that straight line is going to be from your knees to your shoulders. But don't get halfway down and then try to trick yourself into thinking that you're lowering yourself all the way down by lowering your hips down to the floor, or by doing this with your head, okay? The only part of your body that should be moving is your elbows. You should be bending your elbows and lowering your chest out of there, and nothing else should move. The rest of your body should stay perfectly still, so keep the head still, don't drop the hips, okay? If your hips are slightly elevated like this, that's not the end of the world. You're not gonna hurt yourself doing that, and it will actually make the push-ups a little easier. So don't worry too much if your hips are slightly elevated, but just make sure that you're not letting them drop, okay? So hips high, again, keep that core nice and strong and tight and engaged, okay? Always mind your form. Okay, so push up, hands come down, jump or step the feet back, do your push up. Now I'm going to rotate into a side plank position, and I'm gonna bring this top hand, bend the elbow, and put that hand right behind my head. Make sure your hips are high. Now we're gonna dip the hips down, so lower the hip till it touches the floor or the ground if you can. And now engage those obliques and lift the hips back up. Now, my feet are not stacked. My feet are staggered. This front foot is in front, or this top leg is in front. So with the bottom leg, the foot that's in back, I'm gonna bend that knee and bring that knee to the front. And as I do that, I'm going to bend over, like twist my body down so that I meet the knee with the opposite elbow, like this. And now back to my side plank position. Rotate back into a plank, jump or step the feet back in. And now for my jump, I'm gonna twist so that I'm facing the opposite direction. So it's a little twist jump like that. So with my jump, I'm always facing you. I'm never jumping so that you're looking at my booty while I'm jumping, okay? That's how I make sure that I'm not just jumping the same way all the time. I wanna twist a different direction each time. So after I finish the rep and I'm facing this way, I'm twisting counterclockwise so that you're seeing the front of me as I twist. And as I finish my next rep and I'm facing in the opposite direction, I'm going to twist clockwise while I jump, so that again, you're looking at the front of me while I do my twist jump, okay? So always when I rotate into my side plank, my back is to the window. So just make sure that you're alternating sides, that's the point. So for my second rep, we'll do it a little faster so you can see the flow of it. Hands come down, jump the feet back, push up. Now rotate into your side plank, dip the hip, lift the hip, oblique knee crunch. Back into your plank position, jump the feet in, and twist jump. Okay, so that's 1 rep. Well, I just showed you 2, but that was 1. And we're going to be doing sets of 20. So it's gonna be a bit challenging, but I don't think this one should take too long. I would love to finish this workout in under 30 minutes. We'll see. I don't know for sure if I'm going to be able to do that, but that's what I'm going for. So those are the exercises. The format is super simple, 20 reps of everything, 2 rounds. Just remember that I will be doing a different lunge variation with each round. As always, if anything is unclear about the format, remember that I always take the time to type out the instructions in the description box down below the video. So you're gonna watch me do it right now, read the instructions, watch me do it. But then of course, if there are any questions about the format, how it all fits together, about these exercises that we're doing today, if you have any doubts about how to do them with the correct form, please just ask. It's extremely important that you are doing these exercises with the proper form. If you are not minding your form, you are increasing your risk of injury, and I don't want anyone getting hurt, but also you're not getting the maximum benefits out of the exercises. So please make sure you understand how to do the exercises correctly before you start the workout. And again, I'm here to help. So if you have any questions about that, please just ask. And if you need to see beginner modifications, you know, it is extremely important to me that all of my workouts are accessible to anyone and everyone who wants to do them with me. So of course that includes absolute complete beginners. So even if you've never done a workout before and you think you can't do a push-up, yes you can. You can do these workouts right along with me and I will show you how. So if you need any help with beginner modifications, please just ask. Now I think we're ready to get going, right? You know what we're doing, you know the format. So if you would like to do this workout with me today, I'm working out on a carpeted floor, so I'm not using anything at all. But if you're working out on a wood floor, you might want to grab an exercise mat or a towel, something that you can lie down on comfortably for our ab exercise. Take a minute to make sure you're good and warmed up, and when you're ready, let's get started. Okay, my watch is going. I'm starting my timer, so we're starting with our squats. So you're gonna squat down and pulse 1, 2, 3, and then jump. That's 1. So pulse, 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 and jump. That's 2. Pulse, pulse, 3. Pulse, 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 4. Keep going, we're going to 20. That's 14. I have to do 6 more. I just need a few seconds to rest because this is such a burnout for my quads. As soon as you're ready, 6 more. All right, that's 20. It looked like my timer said 7 minutes and something, and I was just like, wait, what? It said 1 minute and something. So, all right. I'm already halfway done with my squats. Moving on to lunges. So for this round, I'm going to be doing a reverse lunge with a leg lift. 20 reps on one leg, and then 20 reps on the other leg. When you're ready, here we go. So reverse lunge, lift the leg, and return to the starting position. That's 1, 2, 3, we're going to 20. That's 10. So I'm going to 20. If you're not doubling your reps of lunges, you can switch to the other leg now if you want. Do another 10 lunges on the other leg and then move on to abs. That's up to you. If you're doubling your lunges with me, we have to do another 10 on this leg. So when you're ready, that's 15, just 5 more. That's 20. Shake it off. If you don't need the rest, you don't have to rest. I just need a few seconds. If you need a longer rest, pause the video, come back when you're ready. I'm going to start my next 20 reps on the other leg. So now this is my standing leg. The other foot's going to lunge back. Lift the leg. That's 1. Lunge, lift the leg. That's 2. That's 10. So if you are not doubling your reps, you can move on. If you are doubling your reps, we have to do 10 more on this leg. Make sure on that leg lift that you're really feeling those glutes. Lift that leg high as you can. And control the movement so you're not just swinging your leg, but really using those glutes, okay? Feel your glutes on that leg lift. All right, 10 more. That's 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, and 20. Okay, good job. Those are harder than they look. Let's give our quads and our glutes a little bit of a rest. Moving on to abs. So again, it's 3 bicycles and then a single leg toe touch as 1 rep. So 3 bicycles, 1, 2, 3, and now lift the leg and touch the toes. 1, 2, 3, lift the leg, touch the toes, that's 2. 3. We're going to 20. Do your best. That's 16 for me. I have 4 more to go, but my little weakling abs need a little bit of a rest. Just a few seconds. Try to keep the rest break as short as I can because I only have 4 reps to go. All right, let's push. So crunch, crunch, crunch. That's 17, 18, 19, last one, and 20. Okay. So that's our ab exercise, but now we get to do more abs with our push-up exercise. It's gonna be great. Okay, so I'm at under 9.5 minutes. If I can finish these 40 reps in under 5 minutes, I'll be, or 20 reps, wait, in under 5 minutes, I'll be on track to meet my goal of finishing in under 30. Is that likely to happen? I don't think so, but I'm gonna do my best. So 20 reps of whatever push-up or burpee variation you are doing. I am doing push-up with a hip dip, oblique knee crunch, and a twist jump. That's 1. Push-up, hip dip, oblique knee crunch, twist jump. That's 2. We're going to 20. Do your best. Just redid the knee crunch because it was sloppy. I didn't have control of the movement. I'm trying to rush it a little bit. So yes, this is for time, and yes, I'm trying to keep it moving, but never sacrifice your form for speed. Okay, make sure the movement's under control. If it's not, you need to slow down. That was 4. That's 10. 10 more. That's 12. 14. 15. 16. 4 more. 18. Just 2 more. 19, last one. That's 20. I'm almost at 15 minutes right now. So it's still possible to finish in under 30, but I would have to pick up the pace just a little bit in round 2. I'm gonna do my best. I have my goal in mind, so I'm gonna work as hard as I can to finish this next round in under 14 and a half minutes. All right, so when you're ready, starting again with squats, pulse, 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 and jump. That's 1, 2, 3, doing 20. 10. That was 14. Have to do another 6. I just need a few seconds to regain some strength in my quads. So shake it out. Take a couple of deep breaths. When you're ready, let's finish up these last 6 reps. So that's 15, 16, 17, 3 more, 18, pulse, 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 19, pulse, 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 20. Why do I feel like I skipped one? There's one more just to make sure. All right. So next is lunges. You can repeat the reverse lunges that we did in round 1 if you want. You can do these forward lunges with me if you want, or you can do any other lunge variation you want. All right? Do what works for you. I'll be doing 20 reps on each leg. All right, when you're ready. So lunge forward, lift the leg, and step it back. That's 1. Control that leg lift. That's 2. 3. We're going to 20, or I'm going to 20. You can go to 10 if you want. that's 10 for me. If you want to move on, you can move on. If you're doubling your lunges with me, we have to do another 10 reps on this side before we move on. When you're ready. That's 15. 16. 17. 18. Just 2 more. I said just 2 more. 19. It sounded like I said tuber. 20. I ate sun chokes last night. So maybe I've got tubers on the brain. But I said 2 more, or I was trying to say 2 more. Okay. So now, switching legs. So this will be my standing leg. Gonna lunge forward with the other leg. 20 reps. As soon as you're ready. That's 10. So if you're not doubling your reps, you're onto your final set of abs right now. If you are doubling your reps with me, let's go. When you're ready, just 10 more reps. That's 20. All right. Lunges are all done. Onto abs as soon as you are able to continue with good form. abs are killing me. They're just absolutely on fire right now. But that was 16. I only have 4 more reps to go. Let's push. So I have more time to get my burpees done if I want to finish in under 30. That's 17, 18, ow, and 20. Oh man, that hurts. Okay, I have 4.5 minutes to complete my 20 burpees. So it's gonna be close. I don't know if I can do it. I'm gonna do my best. So I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna get it done as quickly as I can, but again, I'm not gonna rush and be sloppy about it. If they're sloppy, I'm gonna redo them. So have to find that balance, but I'm gonna do 20 as quickly as I can with good form. Here goes nothing. That's 4. That's 10. I have less than 2 minutes left. I have another 10 reps to go, so it's not looking good. All right, let's get it as close to 30 as we can. That's 12. That's 14. That's 16. Just 4 more. I'm still under 30. but not by much. That's 17. Just 2 more. Let's push. That's 19. Last one. That's 20. 30 minutes and 33 seconds. We're not quite finished yet. No workout of mine is ever complete until we have done our bonus burpee. So we have just 1 rep left to go. However, if you've been following the workouts regularly, you know my latest nonsense is the McFlurry minute, which usually is something I do with my jump rope. For most of these workouts, like almost all of these workouts so far up until day 20 of this challenge, I have been incorporating about 20 minutes or so of moderate paced cardio with my jump rope right into the workout. But in years past, I have done the additional cardio after my workout, either jump rope or hop on the exercise bike or take a hike or go for a run or something. I did bring my jump rope with me, but I don't want to jump rope in here. I just don't want to jump rope in here. So before we get to our bonus burpee, I am going to do a McFlurry minute. So I've decided that for my McFlurry minute today, since I'm not jumping rope, I am going to see how many burpees. I'm already regretting this decision. I'm going to set my timer to count down 60 seconds. And I'm going to see how many burpees I can do in 60 seconds. And if I can complete 15 burpees before the McFlurry minute is over, 15 burpees in under 60 seconds, everybody wins a free McFlurry, okay? So we will see what happens. I'm not confident I can do this because obviously I'm traveling and I'm tired. I just finished a tough workout. We already did 40 burpees, so we'll see what happens, but that's gonna be my McFlurry minute today. So if I can complete at least 15 burpees in under 1 minute, everybody wins a free McFlurry. I'm going to say this because there's so many different components to the burpee. 14 and a half burpees does not count. If I'm in the air when the timer beeps, that counts. But if I haven't jumped up yet, it doesn't count, okay? So hopefully it doesn't come down to that. Hopefully I finish 15 with time to spare. Stranger things have happened. So give me just a second to reset my timer and then I'll be right back. Okay, timer is set to count down 1 minute. You guys, I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. All right, I really hope I can do this. So I'm starting with a 10-second rest interval. Just so I have time to get into position and I have 1 more second to breathe and think about my choices and regret this decision with every fiber of my being. All right, here we go. 15 burpees in under 1 minute and everybody wins a free McFlurry. Why do I feel so nervous? All right, here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, yay, 15, 16, free ice cream. All right, so I finished almost 17 in under a minute. I don't think I had quite gotten to my jump up on that rep number 17, but it was really close. So I'll say I did 16 and a half in 60 seconds. So now we just have one rep left to go. Because you know what I want to do right now? Another burpee. Let's do our bonus burpee together, and then the workout will be officially complete. Here we go, final rep of the day. When you're ready. And with that, the workout is now officially complete. And day 20 is complete. That means we are now officially halfway through with my slap challenge. 20 days down, 20 days to go. So if you are doing this challenge with me, great job, we're halfway done. Please check in with me, let me know how the challenge is going for you. If you did this workout with me today, even if you're not doing the challenge, thank you so much. Please let me know what you thought of it and how you did. Thank you to everyone. I'm still out of breath. Thank you to everyone who's been working out with me lately. Even if you're not doing the workouts with me, thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for liking and sharing the videos. Thank you for all of your wonderful and supportive and engaging comments. It means the world to me. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. If you are not subscribed already, please subscribe. And of course, a great big thank you if you have been subscribed to my channel for years. I appreciate you all so very much. One final reminder, if you have any questions, if you need to see beginner modifications, please do not hesitate to reach out. It is important to me that you understand how to do the exercises correctly. And it is important to me that the workouts feel accessible to you. So I'm always here to help facilitate that. Please ask questions if you have them. And before I say goodbye, one final thank you to those of you who have been watching the videos all the way until the end and commenting with the secret code phrase of the day. So before I say goodbye, I will give you today's secret code phrase of the day. It is, I like to live dangerously. So if you are still watching this video, hello, thank you for watching all the way to the end. Please let me know that someone is still watching by going down to the comment section and leaving me a comment that says, I like to live dangerously. That is going to do it for today, and I will see you all next time. Bye.